I was a loser for a second there. Did you see that? I was like a redneck loser there for a second. So I lost pretty much everything of value. Good. Good. I didn't want it anyway. Now why does it sound like there's a whimpering dog outside? I don't have time for this shit. You're gonna have to get your ass over it, woofing dog out there. You just have to live with your shitty ass life like I have to live with my shitty ass life. And bed. There. Now whenever shit goes down, it shouldn't go down too bad. I just need to make a room for it that won't. Unbelievable, this shit. Put it down. Well, I need to get back in still, so. Guess my room ain't gonna be there. Let's go this way then. I need a wide open space here so I can break shit. So now I gotta do that, then I gotta do that, I gotta do that, so I can do this. So I can do this. Chicken, fuck off. So I can do that, and then that, and then that. Amazing. And I probably want to go like downwards so I can make a more open area here. You see what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make this place my permanent home, even though I'm gonna always call it the temporary home, like in Minecraft Utopia. And then I'm gonna make my home that I was gonna make in the first place, and then I'm not gonna live there because it sucks compared to the temporary home. So the temporary home becomes the permanent home. And that's just how it is. This music isn't making me feel any better about the circumstances either. I had a really rough day. Dying several times just to find my way back here. Which always seems to be the way that this goes. Shut up, keyboard. You are a fucking keyboard. The computer makes sound, not you. You bitch-ass piece of shit. This may look big enough and wide enough, but, you know, as it always goes, it never fucking is. So, there. No audio. Alright. Hello and good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to the Kamikaze Games channel, and welcome in. Can you even see me right now? Yes, you can. Okay. Hi. Hello and good evening, YouTube. I am here in the original Michael Annette shirt that I got in Phoenix in 2018. I bought this before buying an Allgaier shirt. And I'm also wearing this hat that I believe was sent to me by Annette's, one of his guys. Is what I'm trying to say. Someone in Michael Annette's team sent that, and they also sent me the original 2017 signed Pilot number 5 diecast, but they sent me a bonus diecast because I paid for this one, but they sent me a bonus one, which was really cool of them. I really wish that I could thank the guy that sent me that stuff by name, but if I try and go back through my emails, we are literally going to be here all day. So I just want to thank Michael Annett's team, at least the one that he had when he was still racing, and etc., etc. But yes, hello and good evening, YouTube. Welcome in to the Kamikaze Games channel, and welcome in to what is going to be a quick stream in honor of Michael Annett, who it's unbelievable that we even have to make this right now. It says so much about how life can be very fickle, that we are here, and a dude that, you know, had his entire career come and go. He started out as a hockey guy, transitioned into racing, and not only had any level of success whatsoever, but actually managed to win an Xfinity race. That really is a truly remarkable thing, even if it was a pretty mid race in 2019, but it was very cool. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why my desktop audio is like this. Can you hear that? I don't know what's going on with the audio. I really don't. Also don't know what's going on with the viewers. We had 15 viewers and now we have 7. I'm not sure what that's all about, but in any case, I'm just trying to find why the audio is so weird tonight. Because that's not playing. Spotify is not playing. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm tired. Anyway, we're gonna do Daytona. We're gonna have a good time. Everything's gonna be great. And yeah, and stuff. All right, let's just go for. Yeah, we'll just hope that the audio is fine. I'm not gonna qualify. I'm not gonna practice. We're just gonna get on the track and see what's going on. Why this instead of Heat 5? Because 2019 is when this game takes place, and that is the race that Annett won. So that'll be the reason for that. Daytona International Speedway. Oh my goodness, happy birthday to me. Reddick is slow. Briscoe's slow, that's sad. How about Gray Golding winning the pole? Okay, sure. That's reasonable. This makes a lot of sense. All right. Oh, what is the start? Give me some room, Harmon. Excuse me, bucko. What are we doing out here tonight? Having a good start is what we're doing. I'm actually launching, and we're faster than the MBM 13. We all remember John Jackson. What a legend. What a legend of the sport. Isn't he like from Scotland or something? Alright, well, Daytona in the Heat games. It's very interesting to put this game back in, especially after playing NASCAR 25. Like, it's definitely it's a contrast to that game. Oh my goodness, what are we doing back here, guys? It's fine. Everything's fine. We're driving fast and stuff. Oh, we're 4 wide! Oh, we're 4 wide already. 4 wide on lap 1. I'm going to try and not pass under the yellow line, but no promises. Xfinity's interesting. The stages we don't need to pit. So this is just like, we're just remaking the original race. I don't think ANNETT started last at Daytona in the race he won though, but yeah. Not even you remember John Jackson. I do remember John Jackson. I mean, it's just a plethora of MBM drivers that were just complete randos. Cannot forget Akinori Ogata, who still races, to be fair. They announced that Hickory is going to be on the East schedule this year, 2026, which is not this year, but you know what I'm trying to say. That is like Akinori's track. Like, that's where he races every week, so I feel like he would be somewhat overpowered in that race. I feel like he should be driving the Gibbs 18 in that race. I would enjoy that thoroughly. A silent lap 5 and 7. You know what, fair enough. It's a bit late to have a silent lap 1. Oh, it lagged! I'm glad we were not 3 wide when it lagged. Silent lap 5, silent lap 46. Ooh. I was thinking of playing NASCAR 14 and trying to win a race as ANNETT in that game. We're 4 wide again, by the way. But, oh, I thought, I'm not thinking at all right now. Okay, alright, sounds good. Being on the inside right there was just not meant to be, I guess. Oh, baby, yep. Yep, we're getting railroaded. He started 3rd in real life. It's Daytona, it doesn't matter. Silent lap 22 as well. I mean, he got his best finish in the Truck Series in 2008 while driving for Bill Davis. Finishing 2nd to Benson, actually. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary, but I would rather have had ANNETT win that race. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, but I wish ANNETT won that. I don't know if it would have changed his career trajectory any, probably not, but it is kind of crazy how that went. Silent lap 43. How about we're just silent for the entire race? He also drove 62. I think he drove like the 14 in a Eldora truck race once, so he got to be silent that lap as well. Oh, I talked during lap 5. Whoops. Sorry. I missed the silent lap 5. That is my bad. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we gotta start the race over. I wasn't silent on lap 5. Horrible. Absolutely no respect. Yeah, he's in the Cup Series in Heat Evolution. I was thinking of maybe doing that. But, Heat Evolution is just not fun. So, this is at least, you know, I'm actually able to talk to the chat, and it's, like, visually interesting. It's a good combination. Plate racing in Heat 4, actually pretty good. Actually not bad. Now, I will say, in the Terrio playthrough on Heat 5, in the truck race, I failed to win that. And I don't know if it comes down to, like, tire wear or whatever on that home front. But hopefully in this game, we're able to win. If I don't win, I mean, that's just sad on my part, to be honest. You're my silent lap infinity. Oh. Now that means a lot. I love What If. I will donate to his stream on Streamlabs using absurd names, and he will not even realize that it's me until after the stream. It's great. It's really good. You'd think like me going like arf bark woof every single time would give it away, but no, apparently. He is completely clueless. Yeah. All it means is that Johnny beats Hornaday for the title by 2 points instead of 7. Okay, see, it's just a little bit more exciting. It means that Johnny's just a little bit more clutch. See? He's too good, folks. He's too good. I can't believe that no one hired him as the defending truck champion when the team shut down. Like, that is insane. That's like... That's basically almost what happened to Brett in 2018 into 2019. That was wild stuff. The Tails GTR is probably not going to be here tonight. He is going through some shit. Speaking of going through some shit, it has been... Oh, baby! Oh, there might be a wreck. Oh, no, he saved it! That's Timmy Hill that saved it. Good work, Timmy. Yeah, speaking of going through it, we have not streamed in 4 weeks. That is because I've been busy, extremely busy, and working on videos. I haven't worked on anything this week, which is really the reason why I'm able to stream, but we had a really good run of videos. My last 4 videos are like the best performing videos of 2025, and some of my best performing videos ever, which is amazing. I thank everyone who watched those. Oh, what a run! What a run! Here we go. Now we're making it happen. How about rookie year Justin Haley in Xfinity? How about that? Oof. How the years go by. I talked during lap 7. Okay, to be fair, I'm probably not going to remember to do any of the silent laps. Let's just be honest for a second. Let's just be honest about it. Anyway, yeah. So it's been, what I'm trying to say is that it's been a while since the last stream. Probably some things have happened since then that we can talk about. Anything? Anything at all? Does anyone know of anything we could discuss? I can't, personally. I don't think anything has happened in the last month, actually. Goodness gracious, Fat Hill. Fat Hill looking like a dart without any feathers right there. Johnny had his near fatal wreck. How many of those did he have? He had the ASA wreck. He had the Richmond 2002 wreck that I didn't even mention in the Brian Vickers video. And then he had something happen to him in a sprint car, and I don't even know what's going on at this point. Logano vid was peak. I appreciate that. I tried very hard on that video. You see, the thing is most of it is rage baiting, but like when you get to like the top 7 or 8, 6 or 7, I should say, the top 6 or 7 races on that list, that's when I actually am like legitimately mad about that stuff still to this day. For the most part, the video's a shitpost. Yeah, we've got some amazing stuff going on in the courtroom. How about Michael Jordan? How about Michael Jordan dabbing on them on not only the NBA court, but also the NASCAR court case? You get Michael Jordan on any court, and he is just he's gonna throw down every single time. He was born to throw down on the court. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Hello, Nash Chevy. You have been commenting a lot on my videos. You got pinned on the Logano video. I got 300 likes. Look at this legend. If I missed anyone else that said hi, I'm sorry. I am trying to focus on driving a little bit. Now that we're up here, and Matt Mills is 5th. Now that we're up here actually into the lead pack, I can maybe start looking at the chat again. Last year, Phoenix. When I went to Phoenix, Annette had top 10 speed. And that was like 2018, his worst season at Junior Motorsports. So I wanna believe that when I saw that guy that was on Annette's team, and I saw him in the bathroom, and I said, "Hey, you better have a good race this week." I feel like I contributed. I feel like I single-handedly added a couple horsepower to that car. Is Lynn okay? I mean, yeah, he's fine. It's just he's going through it. He's been going through it for like his entire life. But like it's been really bad lately. And there was something that happened yesterday that I will not go into details about. But he's fine as far as I'm aware. He's fine. He's just has some issues is all. NASCAR was scared by a 6-week summer series. Exactly. Like, no one knew about SRX besides, like, hardcore, like, race fans. Like, no casual viewers that NASCAR has been chasing since 2003. None of those casual viewers tuned into SRX. It was just the hardcore fans that NASCAR hasn't cared about for the last 2 decades. Like, what do they care? And then they talked about the stylized number 9 for Elliott, and then someone posted a picture of the car Elliott drove, and it was just the same font as all the other SRX cars. That was amazing. We got like 4chaners trolling an active court case. Like, that's crazy. That is actually wild. I love that. But hey, it's a good thing. Maybe if SRX is what causes the downfall of NASCAR, hey, it went pretty well, I'd say. It did everything that I wanted it to do and more. Still, one of the greatest races that I've ever watched has to be the 2020 Slinger SRX race. And Ryan Sieg's in the lead, so me in another universe recording the Heat 4 season mode is out here leading. Lombard Bros on top. Oh my goodness. Yeah, SRX was great. I was thinking of doing a career retrospective for Michael Annett. Because I don't know if there's many people that would actually go into detail like I have on drivers' careers in the past. But I don't really know. I feel like Annett's story is not mine to tell. There are people on the internet, there are people that I know that know Annett way better than I ever did. Like, I've said it ever since like 2021 that I don't really think he liked me very much. Because I tried to interact with him, and I tried to defend him. Every single time he came up, I would be on the front lines defending him. But it didn't seem like he was very happy when I was cheering for him at Circuit of the Americas in 2021. Can't lie. Can't lie. But it's okay. It's okay. Not everyone has to like me. I'm very well aware that that it's a smaller share, smaller share of people. How much so? Oh, baby. Give me a push chase. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we got the run going. Now we're boogieing. Greg Van Alst video. I mean, okay, for Greg Van Alst, I sent this man money. I was happy to send him more money, and then he just stopped responding to my emails. I'm like, bro, I got some more money for you, and then I never heard back. I haven't heard a word from him ever since. It's crazy. It's messed up. Yeah, Annette had a serious injury in 2013. Like in 2012, he was low-key decent. If you take out all Cup drivers from the 2012 Dover Xfinity race, okay, if you take out all the Cup drivers, Michael Annett wins that race in the Petty 43. Y'all remember the Richard Petty Motorsports Xfinity car? No? You don't? I know, right? Ooh, a caution. A natural caution. And my left rear is at 6-7%. Grala's pitting, and John Jackson is pitting too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pit just to make things interesting. Well, you see, the story time for the 2019 Xfinity Daytona race is that we had a blizzard, okay? Like, this year so far, in the past 2 weeks, we've gotten 16 inches of snow. It's been miserable. I hate living here. But that was kind of what happened in February of 2019, is that me and my mom had to shovel the entire driveway by ourselves because the snowblower died. But it took us both working like non-stop for about an hour to shovel this entire driveway. And if you've seen videos from back then, you know how big that driveway was. And I missed the majority of this race that Annette won live when it happened because of that, but I did get to see the final 15 or so laps. And then I was late to work because I wanted to see the finish. And I mean, I had to. I could not leave because the odds that I would ever see Michael Annett win another race, like, I had to stay. I had to stay and be a little late for work that day, you know? Ooh, Bell! But it's crazy that this race parlayed Annett into the best season of his career. He did great in 2019. He was fast more than once. He could have won Kansas. He could have won Michigan. He could have won Fontana. He led like 15 laps at Fontana. Like, just a couple of things going in his favor in those races, he would have absolutely won a couple of them. More so than just Daytona, but it's good that he got... I don't know... Oh, Jeffrey! I don't know if he wouldn't have done as good if he hadn't gotten that win, but, like, the cars were really performing on all cylinders that year. Junior Motorsports was very overpowered in 2019. But that's just how it is, you know. Career retrospective on Eric Darnell. Darnell did great, and then he had like 10 races in Nationwide, and then disappeared. See, the problem with Roush Truck Series drivers is that they develop really nicely in the Truck Series, but they could never make it to full-time and Nationwide because they were too busy giving Edwards full seasons in Nationwide every single year for virtually no reason. So that's how Darnell got nothing. Even Bobby East was a victim of that. It's ridiculous, dude. But that's what happened to Colin Brown, Eric Darnell, to an extent Todd Cleaver. Like, the only one that did not happen to was David Reagan, and that's really only because he got a lucky win early on in his career, and that launched him into the Cup Series, and they just were too invested into him at that point to give up, so they just kept him in the car for a few years. Crazy. Will Kyle Busch finally win in 2026? I mean... If they give him whatever they've been giving Austin Dillon at Richmond, maybe. Like, there's a chance he could win a plate race. That's really about it. He's been low-key good on road courses, but until they change the cars again, that's going to be locked down for the next decade. Oh, it's the final lap of the stage. I didn't even realize that. Whoops. Whoopsie. Didn't notice that. Oh, goodness. Keep pushing up in the center of the turns, and it screws over the driver in the middle. It's pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. Yeah, Darnell won Michigan, but he also won another race, I thought. I thought he had 2 truck wins. Was it Michigan twice? Maybe. Anyway, that is the end of Stage 1 in the 2019 NASCAR Racing Experience. I think that's what it was called, 300. Everyone's pitting. I'm going to pit, but I'm only going to take half a can, no tires. I'm going to keep the wedge where it's at. Next I should do Hendrick wins. That pissed me off. Good Lord. I mean, it would have to be like the races I've actually watched, you know? Ooh, baby, don't get up the bottom. Do not let them to the inside. That is what matters. Did Verstappen deserve to win the F1 title this year? I would say yes if it wasn't for Barcelona. Because what really annoys me is that Max, of course, is the best driver in F1. He had mid-equipment for the start of the season, and then it finally picked up and he was good enough to win the title. And the only reason that he did not win the title is because he ran into Russell for no reason at Barcelona, and it cost him 9 points. Like, that was just pure stupidity. There was absolutely no reason for that. So, as much as I hate what happened today in F1, and as much of a joke that it is that Lando Norris is a F1 world champion with his mid-ass, there's no one to blame but Verstappen for that. Even if McLaren spent the last 3 months trying to throw it, it still wasn't enough. And he could have just not sucked. He could have just not been stupid, you know. Dakota Armstrong. I saw him lose the little 500 on a last lap pass. I also thought he'd be a good replacement for Marcos Ambrose at Richard Petty Motorsports in the Cup Series. Not about it. I remember that video. That's a video on this channel. That's 11 years old. Goodness gracious. Yo, if Antonelli would have just held on to 5th at Cater 2 weeks ago, you know, in the Middle East, right? If he had just held on for one more lap, Max would be world champion on a tiebreaker. But we can't have nice things. Truly, we cannot have nice things. And it sucks. And the only thing that makes it worse is knowing that there's no reason why Max ran into Russell at Spain. Absolutely no reason. And it cost him the world championship. So stupid. Damn, I can't pass Kaz Gralla. He's simply too good. Cole! Okay, we're fine. Almost got dumped by Custer. Don't worry, just me here. It's all good. WTF is this layout? That is a great question. I didn't even notice what was going on here. Sorry. Here, let me make that bigger. Maybe, if it'll let me. There we go. There we go, that's better. No baseball tails, but, you know, it's fine. Annette finished outside the top 10 here in real life in stage 1. Okay, hold on. We're just recreating what actually happened. All right. Here we are. We're making it happen. Ooh-wee. Hooey. Okay. I'm tired of Custer being behind me. He has done nothing but try to wreck me from the drop of the green here. I'm getting sick of this. Is Hadjar going to be a victim to Red Bull next year? I don't really think we know what's going to happen next year because there's new regulations or whatever. It's probably going to be the same guys that are fast, but maybe Red Bull will actually be kind of even on their drivers for once. Hadjar's probably going to be a victim. I put the over-under on number of podiums he gets before he's fired at 0. 0. Well, I mean, you can't get negative podiums, I guess. I guess the over-under in that case would be 1, and you would want to take the under. Come on, we're almost clear. Hey, into the lead. There we go, finally. All right, here we go. Yes, Tails is a man of honor. He would understand that this is indeed the ANNETT stream, not the Tails playing baseball stream. Plus, he gets to be a little sprite on the top all the time next to the cup. So, I mean, dude's already got a spot locked down on the screen at all times. Like, give me a break, dude. Give me a break. Anyway, here we are leading at Daytona for now, as I don't block the 11. So that's nifty thrifty. Ooh. I don't know if I want to be leading at the end. Because these guys just push each other. Look at this. These guys get aggressive with their runs. And they absolutely are locking bumpers. That's illegal. This is illegal, you know. Come on! Oh, we're okay. Everything's fine. Got a very square hit there. Did y'all see the Vikings today? Good Lord! They destroyed Washington. I wasn't expecting that. 31-0. J.J. McCarthy looking like an actual quarterback. I'm mad. That should have been Wentz, but he's a, you know, styrofoam block at this point. Yeah, rookie year Justin Haley in this game. Crazy. Ooh, getting that slipstream to the inside. How am I doing? I'm better. Better than I've been lately. Ooh, leg spike. Is everyone alive back there? That was a pretty big leg spike. I'm sick of Custer being back there. He's scaring me. Can't lie. It's a little bit on the terrifying side. Yeah, Haley's back with colleague in the Truck Series in a Dodge Ram! Ooh! Oh, no, it's fine, we're fine, everything's fine. Custer, you need to go away, okay? You need to, like, retire. I need you to be out of this series. Stop, Custer! Can I draft with Jeff Green instead? I bet he's a little bit more on the sane side. It's all good. We're fine. We did not wreck. That's what matters. Didn't even get damaged. So that's good. But Custer is still back there. No! I don't want to draft with you, Custer. No! He's still coming. I don't want to draft with you. Yeah, Jeff Green finished like 7th in the race in net 1. So it is realistic for him to be up here. So that's good. Ooh-wee. Okay. Clement's blocking. Goodness gracious. He moved under braking. Yeah, back when Jeff Green was racing for Sieg, he was in a starting park. But whenever they went to plate races, he'd run the distance. He got a top 10 at Talladega, I believe, for TriStar. And then he went over to Sieg's team. And that's when he got a top 10 in this race in 2019. I was right about 7th. Let's go, dude. See, I know things occasionally. You see, it's kind of insane how encyclopedic my knowledge about NASCAR from like 2015 to 2019 is. Like, I got everything locked down from that specific 4-year date range. Like, I know everything. Everything after that, kind of a blur. Everything before that, I kind of have an idea. Chad Fincham pitting. No one else is pitting. I'm going to stay out. Well, yeah, I'll stay out on this occasion. Anyway, restarting second at Daytona. Forgetting to shift on the start for the 3rd time. Oh, we got a clean start. Oh, I'm nosing ahead, baby. Nosing ahead. I might get him. Ooh, I might get him. Ooh, I did not get him. That's a shame. One of my favorite gas stations in the state of North Dakota is the Pilot to the west of Bismarck. I go there every time I go to Bismarck because they've got a great pizza thing. They've got good coffee. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I went to go and look at that CRX back in, I think it was 2024. I stopped at the Pilot that day and had some of their espresso. That was good. It's a great station. And I love these paint schemes for ANNETT's tenure at JRM. I think, don't do it, Jeremy. I think they put the American Heart Association paint scheme in this game, but it was DLC, and I never bought the DLC before they took it off. I think they took off the DLC, didn't they? I may be stupid. It's very possible. It's very possible that I'm an idiot. Snowball Derby has been postponed again. So they did not cancel it. They didn't call it early. It has officially been postponed again. Because it's been raining like every single day there since the cars got to the track. Ooh, are we locking bumpers? Yes, we are definitely locking bumpers. This is very illegal. Don't tell anyone. Don't snitch, chat. We're locking bumpers. Wait. Looking at the chat, that's my fault. There's Jeff Green. Yeah! There he goes. Joey Gase in the 35 is up here too. Oh, now we're boogieing with Jeff Green. Here we go. What a run! Gonna give him a tap. Oh. God, give him a tap. Anyway. Oh, now this is what I call tandem drafting. The three-way tandem. The overpowered three-way tandem in Heat games. Look at this. Oh my goodness, here we are. We're doing it. We're doing the three-car. 3 for Dale tandem. Could you imagine if Dale was still alive and he saw the 3-car tandem? Oh my goodness. Here we go. We're boogieing. Ooh! I'm getting Discord notifications. Why did you send me a message? Is it the DLC? Is it like an unlock code or something? Can you Dropbox me the DLC? And I keep forgetting we're not in career mode, so I don't need to avoid locking bumpers with these guys. Because usually you don't want to lock bumpers at plate tracks, because all it does is give you rivals in career mode, but since this is a quick race, that doesn't matter. So I'm going to need to remember that. If you were on PC, it would be easy. Well, hey, I did not spend $3,400 on a new PC to play games, alright? I spent it to stream PS4 games from 6 years ago. That's what I did. And also to edit games from the PS1. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have stopped while I was ahead on that one. Remember the time you gained 40 seconds from the draft? Yeah. That was insane. Briscoe is so far ahead I don't even have his draft. Did they forget to put a restrictor plate on the 98 car? What is this? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Definitely should not have done that in the middle of the corner. Well, we got the cockpit cam. We can see what the man himself saw. Well, maybe not like with Briscoe in front, but like, you know what I'm trying to say. They got the mirrors working. They got the left mirror and the big mirror working. Half the time, people don't even have a good enough rig in iRacing to be able to have that work. But they just got that going on the PS4 version of NASCAR Heat 4. Yeah, the Logano video was both fun to make and also an agonizingly awful experience. But I'm glad I got it done. And I'm glad it's had success. Almost 10K on that, which is crazy to think. That I'm just being casual about having 10,000 views on a video when I couldn't even break 200 for a while there. I do have an idea, though, for next year, if NASCAR is still around, which, you know, that's still up in the air. But I had an idea for next season that, for race previews, I was thinking of doing, like, a DraftKings kind of thing, where, like, we take a look at the odds for who's going to win and who's going to have a good race, and kind of, like, build a DraftKings lineup. You know, and maybe look at like Kalshi or whatever and see what the odds for that is and like kind of like grade the odds makers. I kind of think that would be fun. Because Good News is a great series, but like it doesn't get the views that other weekly NASCAR news YouTubers get. I want to do something unique. And while Good News is unique, it doesn't perform the way I would like it to. So, maybe we could experiment with that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I can't get past this overpowered 98 car. It's unbelievable. Give me a push, Jeff! Yes! Jeff Green with the Night Owl 93. Let's go! Look at this push. Oh, we're coming to the white. I didn't even notice that. We're coming to the white. Final lap of the stage incoming. Push me, Jeff. I need as much help as I can get to get around this dude. Come on, Jeff, let's go. Here we go. Last shot at it. I don't think we're going to have him. Maybe. Oh, look at this. Drive by Briscoe. He knows what he's doing. I don't think we're winning this stage, guys. Come on, car. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Nutritron's car. That's the car he drove for pretty much all of 2019. He got a win at Iowa, but he was like a 6th place car all season. Okay, all right. Final stage incoming. Let's... Do we want to do anything here? I don't. I don't really want to do anything here. I'm pretty happy with the pace of the car. We just need a little help. Just need a little help on the speed department. So we've got Stephen Light 8th, Mike Harmon 13th, and in last place it's Josh Balicki. Sad. All right. Final stage at Daytona. I did not shift again. Okay, 57 laps to go, 42 on fuel. But we've had 2 cautions already. So the odds are we are probably going to be pitting under yellow. So we just want to be up as high as possible. And just be there. Or be square for the final pit stop. And then just like this, they're just going to check up out of turn 4-2 for no reason. Oh, we're going to be clear! Yeah! All right. Hey, that's how it's done right there. How about that? How do you like that one? How do you like them apples? I would have much rather had Max stay in the 1, personally. And this is the fight of our lives right here. Versus Josh Williams. Ooh. He doesn't want to push me none of them in the lead. Did I read your Twitter messages? Yes, I did. Twitter. Hey, caution's out. Tommy Joe Morton's pitting, and Justin Haley pitting. Okay, well, that really doesn't help us out very much. That really does not help us out at all, as a matter of fact. See, I really don't know if Josh Williams at Call League was just a rebranded DGM car the whole time. Like, I really don't know. Like, was Colleague just really that bad? Because I don't think Josh Williams is like the next Jimmy Johnson or anything. But I don't think he was that bad. I don't think he's that awful to run like he did on a team that should be contending for championships. I'm just not 100% sure if that wasn't just a rebadged DGM car that was just using the 11's points that whole time. Colleague and name only or whatever. Alright, 51 to go. And 38 on fuel, so we still got a pit yet. Colleague's going to be terrible in the Cup Series next year. Not because they lost their alliance or anything, but because they rehired Ty Dillon. And that's pretty much the main reason for that. Oh my goodness, I should not have done that. Help! Help me! Help me! Help! I'm scared. Okay. Fine, we're fine. New NASCAR 15 next? I would if it would work, but it doesn't work. The disc I have sucks. It doesn't. Made a Kevin LePage scheme in NASCAR 25. Is it a pink and yellow 61 by chance? Send it to the scrap yard. Oh my goodness, they are going all out back there. Nice. Ooh, that was risky. That was a risky one. No! This needs to stop happening, dude. Anyway. Wow, we've only been streaming for about an hour, and this race is pretty much most of the way through here. But there have been so many caution laps already, it's just wiping laps off the board. Like, we've saved probably a good 6 or 7 minutes of this race just from the caution, so... His wife was the spotter, and yes, he tried to blame his wife. Well, actually, I don't think he blamed his wife. He blamed the drivers on the track because in the, drivers' meeting, they said that cars exiting the pit lane were allowed to rejoin the track where he rejoined the track. It's just, you'd think, maybe, oh, we got a giant pile of cars coming. Maybe I just wait a little bit longer to come back onto the track. Like, they could have given him room, and like, if it had been the case where he was like actually up to speed and was, holding on to the inside, they would have just passed him on the top like they do with lap traffic at plate races all the time. It's just he decided to come up into him. He just came up into him. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Do one at Vegas where Perry won, but it should have been Annette. Yeah, it should have been Annette too. And we can definitively prove that from when Herbst won. It was 100% the car that day, and it was 100% the car in 2021 as well. So, yeah. But that was 2021, and there wasn't Xfinity in the 2021 NASCAR game, so cannot do that one, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because really the only other race that he should have won was 2017 Road America. Which would have been amazing. That would have been like, oh, that would have changed so much. I'm glad Clements won that, but the fact that he got another win later on kind of makes me go, well, you know. I got up at 5:30 to watch F1 today, so it's classic tired KG hours. That shove to the booty. And then they just lay back, they just stop pushing you. He literally gets on the brakes so he can stop pushing me once I'm in the lead for long enough. I hate it. That's really the one problem with the drafting in this game, is that they just get on the brakes and stop pushing you once you're in the lead. It doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no damn sense, man. But it's still better than play racing in most other NASCAR games, so I guess I can't complain too much. What do you think is the worst outcome is NASCAR loses the lawsuit from Jordan? Well, I don't really know. Mike Harmon with the drafting help for second place. There he is, folks. Mike Harmon pushing me into second. I don't really think there is a good outcome in the case at this point. I think pretty much everyone is screwed at this point. 23XI and Front Row Motorsports are never going to be treated well ever again. Even if they win. NASCAR itself, I mean, I don't even know what the outcome could be at this point. Like, are they going to break them up? Are they going to be forced to sell ARCA? That's really what I'm thinking. Like, if they are forced to sell some tracks and then sell ARCA, I feel like that is what we're looking at as real tangible possibilities. And like, the teams were pushing for permanent charters, but I think actually getting rid of charters would be best. They shouldn't have ever come into existence in the first place. So like, oh, it just keeps lagging in turn 3. But like, everyone's in too deep on that stuff at this point. I don't know, man. Yeah, IHRA is planning to have their own stock car series. Very conveniently timed. Indeed. Hopefully that succeeds. Very interested to see who actually signs up for that. Well, ARCA's like the only other national stock car series in America. And a very solid argument that NASCAR using monopolistic tactics is them purchasing ARCA. But yeah, if ARCA did have to sell, they would probably merge with Cars, if we're honest. That seems to be what makes the most sense. Mike Harmon leads at Daytona. I am 3 wide middle. Mike Harmon takes the top spot at Daytona. This is not how the 2019 NASCAR Racing Experience 300 actually played out. Like, we gotta just acknowledge that for a second. It was not Mike Harmon blocking 3 lanes of traffic behind him with 38 laps to go in the race. This is not what happened. This is not the alternative universe that I was quite anticipating when I loaded this game up today. See, what's unfortunate is that they can't really force NASCAR to stop doing stages or force them to stop to have a full season championship. They're not going to be able to do that with this lawsuit, which is very disappointing. That would pretty much be the best possible outcome, as if somehow they were able to do that. I remember Pockrus tweeted something about one of the potential jurors saying that they used to watch NASCAR, but they stopped because NASCAR was killing itself. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy. He knows ball. He knows ball. That's for sure. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to pass this guy by myself. Because we almost had enough of a run to get side by side. I need drafting help behind me in order to make the pass. Oh, did y'all see that Raja Karuth is in the Middle East for some reason? I have no idea what he's doing over there, but he's all dressed up. It's crazy. I'm telling you, man, it's some wild stuff going on Twitter these days. Hello, Joshua V875. We are here at Daytona, leading on lap 86. 35 to go this time. Coming to 34 to go. I don't even know what difficulty level I'm on right now. It's probably not 105, actually, if I'm being honest. There's no way to check that in the middle of the race, sadly. We'll just have to remember to check that after the race. Have I seen Zootopia 2 yet? No, I have no one to go with. And I've been snowed in for basically the last 3 weeks. A combination of those reasons is why I am not. Oh my god, dude. This game needs to stop lagging in the middle of corners. That'd go a long way. Haven't seen FNAF either. I've heard it's terrible. And like, yeah. Feel like we kind of should have known that going into it. John Jackson, Morgan Shepherd, Mike Harmon, top 5 lockout. That's just what's happening in this race. Who's John Jackson? He is a guy from like Scotland or something. And he raced for MBM like 20 races, which is actually a lot, all things considered. That's a fair amount of races. I think he was like a touring car guy. So I don't know why he decided to race a bunch of NASCAR ovals. But hey, it's his life. It's his life, not mine. Do that. When we do pit, I'm gonna take 4 tires. Just because I'm scared that I'm gonna be slow if I don't. Speaking of slow, Justin Haley just driving around me. See, and Haley pit on the last pit stop and probably took 4 tires. So, this is exactly what I mean. He was able to drive up from the back to the front. And I'm pretty sure that has something to do with tires. So, I'm gonna be taking full service when we do pit. Give me that push! Yeah, John Jackson! What a drive! That is a Supra. It was the first Supra. Was it a GR Supra back then? Probably. I don't know, dude. Yeah, Snowball postponed again, which is good, I guess, considering I'm doing this instead of watching that, so. I still plan on streaming Friday. This doesn't change anything, this tonight's stream. My mouth is finally starting to feel better. I can still kind of feel where the sore on my tongue was. I still could never see it in the mirror. So, like, it's still a total mystery what was even going on. I'm guessing it was just like any other cold sore, but it was just so far back that I just couldn't see it. I don't know, man. It was annoying is what it was. And like, it hurt so much, dude. It just hurt to exist. And that one night where I went to bed thinking, it'll probably be better by tomorrow. It was worse! It was worse when I woke up. I was like, what is this bullshit? What did I do to deserve this, man? You know, last week, I had to shovel my driveway because that was part 1 of the stupidity that has been this winter so far. And it took me like 40 minutes to do it, but I really wasn't trying too hard. I was just kind of vibing, right? And once I was finally done and everything was cleared out, I kind of thought back like, man, this is what it was like when Michael Annett won his first race in Xfinity. And that was like the first time that I thought about Michael Annett for a long time. But it's just absolutely unbelievable that when I saw the announcement, I thought it was fake. You know, I thought it was a fake account. Someone, like, made a fake Junior Motorsports Instagram account and made a fake post about rest in peace Michael Annett. But then I opened it up. Actually, it was Twitter. I opened it up and it was gold check verified. It was the real Junior Motorsports Twitter account. And I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. I still can't believe it. It's genuinely baffling. It's just something that you can't anticipate. It's something that you would never expect to see. Has his cause of death been released yet? Not that I'm aware of. And that's something else. That's something else, is that when he retired, he vanished. Like, when he was done, he was done. His last social media post was something about his hockey team last year. And I think he was getting into spats on Twitter every once in a while. He is very kamikaze coded. He does talk, he did talk a little shit on Twitter occasionally, and I love that. But as far as like actual like social media presence, like his last real post was like last year, and it's like, wow. Like when he was done, and there's been really no discussions about it outside of that. Something Brad Keselowski said in his post about it, that he's glad he's no longer suffering, so whatever that's supposed to mean. What made you say NASCAR would die in 2025 in my video in 2018? So what I thought was going to happen is that, so the TV contract ran out in 2024. I thought that because ratings were going to crater and costs were going to get so out of hand that NASCAR would not be able to find a TV broadcast partner that would be able to pay enough for the rights to, you know, broadcast NASCAR. They would not find someone that would put up enough money that would keep both the teams and the tracks alive. And as a result, it would just be a cascading effect. Like, when I made that video back then, I genuinely believed that NASCAR would cease to exist after 2025. And I thought it was going to be because they would not get a TV broadcast partner. I didn't think it was going to be them getting sued by Michael Jordan. Okay? I will not claim to have had that foreknowledge. But the logic that I had is that they would not be able to find a broadcast partner that would pay them enough to keep the charter agreement teams, to give them enough money to operate, and then give enough for the tracks to operate. That was my logic. What made me root for Michael Annett? Because I loved his car in 2017. Unironically, that's the reason. I can't remember what I said in the My Opinion on Every NASCAR Driver's video from 2014. I'm pretty sure I was okay with Michael Annett back then. I liked him when he was racing for Tommy Baldwin because I loved the paint scheme, and he was low-key kind of decent. But then I kind of stopped liking him because they kept him instead of Allgaier when Boyer went over to the H. Scott team. Then I started liking him again in 2017 because his paint scheme was great, and everyone online just flamed him for sucking, and I was like, poor dude is trying his best. He's better than Brandon Jones. Like, I didn't see anyone sending Brandon Jones any hate for sucking for a decade. Besides me. I was the only one doing it. Michael Annett, just being okay, got told to, you know, fuck off. It's like, oh, okay. And then in 2019, he won and was really good. And could have won multiple races. And it was great to see, because he was a legend. Oh, I just realized that we're going to be pitting soon. We're coming to 20 laps to go. There has not been a caution. We're going to have to pit under green, it's looking like. I don't know what the pit road speed limit is. Wait. Uh-oh. I was not anticipating this. I was really assuming that we would be pitting under caution, but it's getting very, very close to pitting time. Getting concerningly close. Getting scared, guys. I'm getting scared. I'm still taking... Well, I mean... If we pit with 11 to go, maybe I don't take tires. Oh God, I don't know. Ooh. Okay, we're fine, everything's fine. Except it's not fine, we're getting passed. I would prefer to not get passed. Someone's coming off the pit lane. I see that on the mini-map. I saw them on the last lap. They were on the pit lane. Now they're coming back onto the track. Oh, boy. Well, actually, he got out pretty reasonably. That is not a LePage situation. He's just going to be a little bit slow when we catch him. We're just going to have to be careful of that. Yeah, I would take rights for sure. I'm thinking rights. And I'm kind of thinking about dropping back to kind of try and match the speed of the guys when they pit. Boy, I should have practiced a green flag pit stop before doing this stream. That might have been a good idea. Uh-oh. 55? Okay, thank you. Thank you for that Turner Racing. I appreciate that. Oof. Okay. Alright, I feel better now that I know that. Not a lot better, but a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, thinking back, Allgaier getting fired by H. Scott and going to Junior Motorsports, that was a better long-term thing than him just rotting there for a while longer. Oh, lag. I would really like a caution, game, please. Help a brother out. Help a brother out, game. I'm scared. I'm scared. I see Allgaier back there. I think that's Allgaier. No one else is pit. Yeah, it makes sense that every track should have a unique pit road speed limit. But I think the way that EA did it with the pit road entry being the same speed everywhere, I feel like that does make a lot more sense for a game like this. Like, just remember to get it down to 70 every race. It's a lot better than, you know, losing 3 seconds because you don't know what the pit road speed limit is. Maybe they'll wreck while trying to pit, and then we'll have a caution. %31% on the right front. I mean, we can make it to the end on the tire. It's just, I don't know if the AI is going to take tires. And if they do, they'll probably be faster. I think rights is the way to go. I got 99 arrows. Someone's beating my ass. We can't save enough to make it to the end either. That's frustrating. That would help if I could do that. They're still not pitting, dude. They're waiting it out all the way until the last second. That's crazy. John Jackson for the lead. Allgaier was the only regular to win a race in 2010. And that's crazy, is because all of 2009, I was watching Nationwide every chance that I got because I wanted to see Allgaier get his first win, and then I missed it. It was very annoying. You have to memorize them. When I was really little, I used to say rememberize. That was a good word. I like that word. All right. It's time. Is Jackson gonna pit? MJ? No? Oh, we got some pitters. It's actually JJ, the real JJ. The real JJ is John Jackson. JJ13. Superman. Like Soulja Boy. Anyway. Ooh. How can you manipulate the playoffs so he can succeed? I mean, you just wreck everyone else in the round. Annette's good enough to win races by himself in this game, which is awesome, by the way. I love that. I wish Casey was that good. Okay, here we go. Pit in the car. Alright, I should have seen that one coming. Pit road is 55. Okay. Okay, that was alright. That was alright. We have one can. I'm taking one can. We have to take one can to have enough to make it to the end, so I may as well take rights. Okay, we're stopped. Stopped on the pit lane. Okay, that could have gone better. Yes. I mean, that was really good pit entry. The pit road process itself could have been better. Alright, guys, come on. I think Annette's race-winning pit stop happened under caution. So this is, yeah, not realistic, sadly. Alright, so we're losing a ton of time. No, dude. Push me! Push me, 01! I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's Stephen Light. Okay. Push me, Steven. We're so far back, dude. Well, this sucks. But Bell is shoving me, though. Bell is pushing. Oh, my goodness gracious. The speed of Christopher Bell. Alright, we're going to catch back up. It's all good. Hopefully this is the battle for the lead up here. Okay, that was John Jackson, I think. So we got out ahead of him. I just need Bell to keep pushing. We're not going to know where everyone's at. There's a giant pack all the way out there. That's not good. That's unfortunate. Annette today sent you an all-caps rant when you simulated the race. That sucks. See, that's why I didn't like simulating races, because it made rivals with all my favorite drivers for some reason. It was only guys that I like. Only guys that I like ever had that happen. Alright, we're 17th. That's not exactly what I was hoping to see. I need Bell to start pushing me. What is going on up here? What is going on up here? Hello? Hello? Okay. They all just stopped. Okay, I'll take the positions. Thanks for the positions. Alright. Okay. I need my ultimate tandem. I need my three-way tandem if we're going to win this. Let's go, Brandon. Come on. Okay. Brandon Brown is going to be slow, actually. Never mind on the let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Briscoe. Can you, like, please give me draft? Why must you not give me draft? Go! They're right up there! Why is that pack so far ahead, dude? That's so unfair. I mean, if we have a three-way tandem, we can make it. It's just these guys are refusing to draft with me for some reason. Briscoe, draft with me. Let's go. Let's go! Down? Down the track. No? Not down the track, apparently. Tommy Joe Martins, perhaps. Does Tommy Joe Martins want to tandem with me to the front? Once again, it does not appear to be the case. Okay, okay, here we go, here we go. We are not gaining time. I don't think not taking tires would have made a difference. Yeah, and we're literally losing time. Yeah, Clements is putting in effort. No one else is, though. It feels like I'm closing, even though it says I'm not on the leaderboard. Okay, once again, a caution would be nice. Well, this sucks. Did you get Windows 11 and does it suck? Yes and yes. It is trash. Alright, Bell's back. He was pushing me like a madman earlier. We are just losing time at this point. I don't even think an ultimate tandem would help. But like, we're slowly closing in on Cindric. Bell's not even technically drafting with me right now. Come on, dude. Push me! Someone push me! Dude! Hello? Can I get some help? There you go. Come on. 4 laps is not a whole lot, to be honest. I'm not sure if we've got enough, even with an ultimate tandem. Yeah, I am closing on the 22, but it's not really closing on anyone else. This is like the 2005 Daytona 500 and Tony Raines. I'm just not good enough. And I don't know what Justin Haley's doing, because he's gone from this pack. I don't know if he's drafting with someone or what. Yeah, and I'm losing even more time now. Even pushing Cindric all the way around the track, I'm losing time. Look at this. I'm closing in on the second pack, but Haley is gone. What is happening, dude? Alright, I tried to cause a wreck. Come on, someone wreck. Anything? Anything at all? Caution? No caution. Okay. It was happy to throw caution through the entirety of the first half of the race, but now, no. Now when the leader is gone by 13 seconds by himself.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. Subscribe! Subscribe!
Someone subscribe. Probably not even watching. Okay, well that was stupid. They didn't even finish 10th. Whatever, who cares? Well, I don't know what else to do on this stream, because Annette didn't win anywhere else other than Daytona and Talladega and ARCA. Ryan Sieg with the most laps led. Somehow I got the fastest lap of the race. Tough break award for Ryan Sieg. Whatever. Okay, well, I don't really know what to do now. I guess I could try, I guess we could try NASCAR 14. I don't know. Because, like, he didn't win anywhere else. I don't want to do another plate race. Sonoma, there we go. Road America, there we go. He has 2 second place finishes at Road America, guys. I would not be able to read the chat if we did that, though. And Road America is very hard, so. What even was the settings? Oh, that was 105. Okay. Alright. That was 105, actually. Okay, hey. Hey. Oh, you're right! Iowa! Iowa's his home track, that's right. Okay, we're gonna go there, but I'm turning down the difficulty. Yeah, let's do Iowa. That's a good idea. Thank you, Braden Taylor. That's legendary. I don't really want to do 14 because I feel like that's going to take more concentration, and the only other thing we do is probably just Daytona again. Iowa's not in NASCAR 14. I like Iowa. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Braden Taylor saving the stream once again. And so, once again, the day is safe. Annette made his nationwide debut at Homestead. But I already raced at Homestead in NASCAR 14 11 years ago. Yeah, Circuit City. They brought it back for like 1 year, and then it got like sued into oblivion. Oh, look at that backwards hat. Oh my goodness. Crew guy is so fancy with his backwards hat. That is not Michael Annette, I'm afraid. He's got a very square head. Alright, let's... I mean, I would probably want to keep the setup where it's at before, but like, I don't know. That might be my Heat Force season mode. That might be the Ryan Sieg setup, which... I think Iowa was kind of bad. We kind of had a bad time at Iowa in the Sieg playthrough. Alright, Iowa. I could have kept it at 105 difficulty and actually had a Michael Annette simulator where we just run 6th all day. Actually, the real Michael Annette simulator is running 12th all day, only to somehow find a way to finish 6th. Like, it's crazy how his car was just crap at the start of a race weekend, and then suddenly it was great at the end. That is 16th. Realistic. Realistic. All right. On the pole at Iowa is Bell. How original. All right, starting 16th. We're gonna keep the setup where it's at for now, and then we'll make adjustments as the race goes on. How's that sound? Justin Haley is slow. Christopher Bell is not slow. Let's Go Brandon has failed pre-race inspection. Sad day. Sad day indeed. Basically, yes, Circuit City just kind of faded out of existence. Then someone kind of like did some legal loophole to take the trademark, and then they got sued. And it was very interesting. Something like that happened. Anyway, we're making passes. Yeah! Now we're rock and rolling here. Y'all remember when Elliott Sadler made like 2 starts for Collie just for no reason and then disappeared?
How much does it
cost?
$2.99. I'm Tails. Thank you for becoming a member. Sucked me really hard. What the fuck?
Yes, indeed. Hello, Leduc. Thanks for being a member for 36 months! That is 3 Ferdale years as I get fucking destroyed by this stupid-ass bitch in the 19th. Thank you, Leduc, for being a member for 36 months! You now have the 3 Ferdale tag for 3 years of being a KG member. You're not just a member, you're also a mega appreciator. And I mega appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, that destroyed my car. So, but the race is long, and repairs actually fix the car, so it won't be like this for long. Y'all need to stop wrecking when I slightly tap you, by the way. What I like about Iowa in the heat games is you actually can run the top. Sometimes the top is even the best line. I might have turned the difficulty down a little bit too much. Stop being slow! Bruh. I'm not trying to run into people, it's just happening. Yes, I said that right at the start, that after playing NASCAR 25 and coming back to this, it's such a... It really is actually a night and day feeling. Like the cars and the way that it's presented. I mean, it is going from Unity to Unreal Engine back to Unity. But it is definitely interesting to come back to this game. That was actually a Darius Rucker reference, I think. I'm pretty sure that's who played that one time. Maybe that Darius Rucker version is a cover of Hank Williams, but I don't know, man. All I know is I'm tired, and we're playing this game. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so not only did ANNETT pass this past couple of days, but also ARCA driver, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, Nick Janitis, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure he's in NASCAR 25. He also died of fucking pneumonia the same day that Michael Annett did. Maybe we should pull out 25 and see if he's in there. Hello. Oh my goodness gracious! Fat poor timing. Thank you, Dean, for being a member for 46 months. 46 months. That is a Michael Annett number. thank you, Dean. You legend. For being a member for 46 months. You are very close to the 4-year mark. Which is crazy. And yes, it was the same day. Nick Janitis. I'm not entirely sure. Haunitis, maybe? All I know is that he is also no longer with us. And he was actually injured in the Las Vegas Bull Ring. Almost said Red Bull Ring. Las Vegas Motor Speedway Bull Ring race in Arca West. Just like 2 months ago, he broke his leg, and he was already suffering from pneumonia, so the man was just going through it. So, yeah, that's unfortunate, to say the least. And I'm pretty sure he is in NASCAR 25. I was playing other NASCAR games this week, and in NASCAR 06, it's got John Andretti and Jason Leffler. Kyle Busch is the only Cup driver that's still competing from NASCAR 06.
How much does it
Comcast Games membership
cost?
$2.99.
Oh my goodness.
Tails, thank you for becoming a member. Sucked me really hard. What the fuck?
Thank you, Braden Taylor, for the 33 Double Dale. The Double Dale. Thank you for the 33 months. You are, in fact, closing in on the 3 for Dale thingamajig. Thank you for being a member, and yes, of course, thanks all the members. Yeah, Nick was older, on the older side, and he had so many, prior conditions that, like, he even said after the Las Vegas race where he was injured that it was probably going to be his final NASCAR race. But, like, he had a collapsed lung, I think, from the pneumonia. And, like, that's just a 1-2 punch right there. That's just honestly brutal. I think I turned the difficulty down way too far. Maybe I'll make the car tighter on the pit lane to try and make it a little bit more interesting, but we are kind of just destroying them right now. I thought Iowa was hard, that's why I turned down the difficulty. I remember Iowa being hard. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this track is easy. I don't know. Getting flashbacks to Eric McClure. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Whenever anyone dies. Someone who's 99 dying sucks. My grandma, great-grandma actually, I only ever called her grandma though, but great-grandma technically. 99 years old, would have been 100 in February. And she died last month.
Hold that line, driver. Clear eye, clear eye. You got room. You're clear.
But like anyone dying is tragic. But like to have this kind of stuff happening all at once is very Janitis is not in NASCAR 25. He was a mainstay. He was like full time this year. What? Bruh, I thought he was in the game. Like EA Sports. What? He's not in the game? Are you insane?
All right, clear outside. All right, you're clear.
Wow. That's an actual brawl moment, but anyway.
Still there. All clear. All right, you're clear there.
Yeah, I don't know why Jimmy Spencer wasn't in NASCAR Thunder 2004, because the Ultra 7 is in NASCAR Thunder 2003, and they put Jimmy Spencer in the next game, I think. Jimmy Spencer's in NASCAR 06 in the Cup Series. He could be put in the game as a DLC, that's true. Yeah, we're way too good. I'm up by 6.5 seconds. Well, here we are. What else is there to talk about? Gotta be something. I mean, we're already, well, you want to start over and like crank it up a little bit? The difficulty is too low. We're just going to be hanging out here. It's only 24 laps in. I'm going to start over. It's annoying, but, you know. You got to see him race in Sonoma. Hey, that's cool, though. There's no way to know these things. There's no way to know these things before it happens. See, it's interesting that we qualify 16th on that low difficulty, but we have such insane race speed. What am I getting myself for Christmas? Groceries for the week? Probably. I need to get better jumper cables. I tried to jump a dude today and it didn't work. But then another guy came in with his better jumper cables and it worked. So I was like, oh, geez. I guess my jumper cables suck. I need to get better jumper cables, is what I've learned. I didn't think that it mattered. I mean, just as long as you get like you get the power down or whatever. Or maybe it's just because I was trying to go off my car. But like, I've always jumped people. I jumped like an F350 with my Charger. So like, I don't think it's because it was my car. "23 people were on the roster for Daytona in Stream Car, and 11 of them didn't show up." Yeah, just wait until they get to the next race when it's not Daytona, and then there's going to be even less people. That's kind of just how it is with league racing, though. It's just you need like 50 people to sign up to get like a decent field any given race. So maybe then you'll get like 15 or 16 every race. It's just like, that's just how it is. That's a better lap than last time, but it's 22nd on the chart. On the pole this time, Allgaier! That's a good pole. GG's. Probably not gonna. He's probably gonna have a bonus speed too, and I'm gonna not be able to beat him. Stephen Light failed inspection. No! Zane Smith crashed during qualifying, but the most tragic of all, Morgan Shepherd had an engine change. That probably was like 70% of his budget for the entire season right there. Goodness gracious. Anyway. Alright, attempt number 2 in Iowa. Let's see how it is on this difficulty level. Got another good start. So that's positive. So that's positive. Oh, I'm just now realizing that tire wear matters in this game. Maybe I should have been... Maybe I was pushing my tire wear on the first attempt. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine, we'll just play the game. It's fine. We'll just play the game. This will probably be true in Net Simulator, though. We'll run outside the top 10 all day and then maybe have a chance to get a top 10. We'll see. We will see.
3 wide, keep pushing. Car there on the inside. Careful.
And you're wrecking for no reason.
You're clear.
Okay. Sounds good. No caution for that. Track's clear, Tower. You randomly just started singing Morgan Shepherd Had an Engine Change in the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. What? What is going on out there in Louisiana tonight? Come on, dude. See, this is the problem with changing difficulty level, is that it was too easy on 100, and now I'm just running 20th. So it's like, you know, what are we even doing at this point? Favorite Heat 4 paint scheme? I think JC sent me the evidence that the American art car that ANNETT won is in this game if you have DLC, but I don't have DLC. So, does that count if I don't have it? I can't say. Because if not, I guess I'd go with the Auto Owners 19. It's actually not the Corbin Forester 7 because it's just the crap. It's just a black truck in this game. Like, they could have done the Tim Tebow truck. They could have even done the True Clear truck because he brought that back for Atlanta. But no, they just have the flat black truck. It's like, what is this? And then they didn't put him in Heat 5. Why didn't they put him in Heat 5? Damn it. Ryan Sieg is leading right now. Which Hendrick driver do I hate? All of them. The actual answer is Elliott and Larson. Oh, and Corey fucking Day. Top of the list, by the way. Yeah, now you have more, see, what most people are gonna, in this generation, are gonna remember Michael ANNETT for is the impossible Daytona challenge, where you need to not only avoid a wreck, but also win the race. Win the race taking no damage on one lap. It's ridiculous. Oh, and you can't leave the track either, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it fails you if you leave the racing surface. Basically, everything in that challenge fails you. It's just brutally difficult for no reason. And programmed horribly. Like, I love the wreck avoidance lightning challenges in the EA games. I used to just replay those all the time. But in the EA games, they at least made, like, some semblance of sense, and, like, it was programmed decently. But that challenge is just so full of shit. It does not fail you for leaving the racing surface. Okay. Alright, well, you get one small advantage. You get a little bit more room to dodge, you know, dropping bombs over Vietnam. You get to it's a little bit more breathing room. I don't have to walk the tightrope during a, you know, F5 tornado. But yeah, this is the difference right here between 105 and 100. We were driving away on 100, and now we're just mid. Now we're just mid. I saw Jake Finch is in a Hendrick Cars branded late model for the Snowball Derby. Is he going to get put in that 17 next? I thought he was a Venturini driver. I know they don't exist this year, 2026, but I thought that he was a Toyota driver. Apparently not. So, on Friday, we'll be streaming again as long as I don't get a sore on my tongue a second time. I had two ideas. Idea number one was Hardcore F1 Manager. No one was watching the series that I was posting. So I was thinking, okay, what if we did this on a stream and we do it on like max difficulty? See if I can't win on max difficulty. As much as I want to force all the female drivers in that game to be like F1 champions, maybe just doing like a max difficulty hard mode would be a little bit more on the interesting side. The problem with that is that we'd maybe get 3 races per stream max, because the game is just so long. It just takes so much effort to get through that game. But my other idea was, I've always wanted to do a NCAA football career, you know, school career into NFL Madden. And import the character from NCAA into Madden. And I did the math. And it would be theoretically possible we could play as Mark Sanchez. And I think that would be very funny considering the fact that he stabbed a guy this year and got fired from Fox as a result. I kind of want to do that. So that's what we're going to do on Friday, is basically what I'm trying to say. Either that or that, basically. Oh my goodness. I posted a picture in JC's Discord of some good shit. I got free Domino's today, and it was so good. Now, unfortunately, this means I'm fat, but it was delicious. So, you know. Oh, we're flying now. Oh, these are battles for position. Look at this. Look at this! I'm not really gaining on the leader, but we're fast. We got long run speed, folks. Now we're making it happen. It's only taken the entire length of this, well, I say that. I might need to start aggressively saving tires because, right front is not going to make it for the whole stage. And we can make it on fuel for the whole stage. So, they're probably going to try and do that. So I might need to start aggressively saving tires. Uh-oh. Whoops. You've never had Domino's. What is wrong with you? I say that as I barely ever have Domino's. See, like, Domino's is the place that I never order from. So my first choice is always Little Caesars. Then, my next choice is Pizza Hut. From there, I just hit the gas stations if I want a pizza. I never order Domino's. Like, Papa John's kind of crap. What else is there? What other ones are there? Sorry, chat, I need your help on this one. Interactivity. You play Codemasters F1 games. I've only ever played F1 21. I do have F1 12, and I recorded a little bit for the channel, but that was like 2013, and I never uploaded it. It's a sad day indeed. Imagine a Kamikaze Moots collab. That actually almost happened, I think. I think we were going to do something once, but it never really took shape, sadly enough. I'd do it. I'd do it any day of the week. Well, except for like Monday to Thursday, because I work. Any day besides those days! F122 has a NASCAR mod? What? But why? I know someone made like a motorsports manager mod that adds in real rosters. But like it was broken when I tried it. That was like 2018 when I tried to do that. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're riding the wall, folks. Who would I rather have, Connor Zilish or Carson Hocevar? Give me Zilish every single time. I know Hocevar is good, but like, okay. If Hocevar is a A- prospect, and I would even call him an A- prospect, Connor Zilish is a AAA+. He is the future. I know I called Haley Deegan the future at one point in my life. I know that was a swing and a miss. I'm afraid that one was a bit of a swing and a miss. But I think I have it on good authority that Connor Zilish is going to be. I mean, I wish he'd go to IndyCar, man. He would be an absolute. He would be the next Pillow, I think. See, someone like Zilish could go to any open wheel series and, like, be dominant right away. And instead, he chooses to stick with garbage NASCAR. With their garbage vehicles, their garbage races, and their garbage championships. It's tragic. If only it was the 90s.
You got room. You're clear there. Stay on the bottom here. All right, you're clear there.
We're finally starting to close in on Custer, cut it down by 2 seconds.
We got 20 more laps.
I'm still not so sure about the tire life, though.
Stay low, stay low. You're all clear up top. Careful. Still there.
I think if Colton Herta is going to try and run F2 next year,
Hold your line. Got one inside.
he should be glad that Zilish isn't coming to join him. Because he would absolutely wipe the floor with him, man. F2 is fun. F3 is even more fun. But F2 is great because they usually have no idea what they're doing. And it's just and sometimes it's just a total disaster. I remember when I was working nights and I could actually watch F3 and F2. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. That's what I found out about Behrman. I was watching F3 back when he was in F3, and I was like, yo, this dude's good. If he could stop wrecking, he'd be a legend. And look at him now in F1, like a legend. It's crazy. Wild how that works. I would love Verstappen trying NASCAR. He would pick it up immediately, too. He is legitimately the greatest to ever do it, I think.
Careful. Still there. Got one outside now. You got room. You're clear there.
F2 is in F1 games since F1 19. But like when I played it, it was only for like the first episode of career mode. Do they actually have like you can run in it like full time? Because that sounds like fun. Just turn up the incident frequencies is all you need to do. Keep things interesting, as it were. I don't think Max would do Daytona. I would love to see Max run the Indy 500, but like it's just, especially now that he has a child, it's like that's never gonna happen. Reddick 17th. Lamau. Get fucked.
You're all clear up top there.
I need to update the title. That's a lot of work. Gonna be honest, that sounds like a lot of work. Who's second? Ryan Sieg is second. He's just up the road here. Well, I started 22nd. Now we're going to be third at the end of stage 1. It is definitely a good thing that I restarted and turned up the difficulty because we're just going to win this race, I think. I do believe we're winning this one. F2 full-time in career mode since F1 2020. Okay. Did I miss it when I was playing 21?
Careful. Still there. You're all clear up top.
Man, Verstappen in an Xfinity road course race. Oh. I need it! RCR could bring the 3 back out. That'd be a great moment right there. I don't think anyone's using 33 either, but like at the same time, like, you know.
Hold your line. Stay high.
It would probably be a... Probably would be the 9 or something stupid like that. Drag that car out to do one race again. Did you know that every single driver to ever drive the Junior Motorsports number 9 has an Xfinity win in the JRM number 9, except for one? Did you know that, chat? Did you know that? Every single driver to ever drive the Junior Motorsports number 9 has won a race driving that car. Except for one. Really makes you think. Even scrub-ass mid-fucking Suarez won in it. Like, give me a break, dude. Seven laps to go in stage 1. 4 seconds back. We're fine on the tire. In fact, I could probably run this thing down to the wires now. Ross Chastain? Oh yeah, he drove the 9, didn't he? Whoops, sorry. Did Mosak drive the 9 too? Okay, I'll shut up. Didn't Chastain win in it? Wait. No, we didn't. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I thought I had a gotcha, but as it turns out, I was the one that was got. I saw this Instagram post calling Suarez, some other guys, Cindric, calling a bunch of guys busts. It was a great post if they hadn't included Casey. That would have been a goated post, and I would have shared it. But unfortunately, they made the cardinal sin of dissing Casey Mears. So that post did not get shared by me. Yeah, running the top is actually not helping my lap time. Running the top saves tires, but running the bottom is where the lap times are. So that's very good knowledge gained right there. We're going to have to take 4 every pit stop, but that's fine. I would like to take 4 every pit stop. Got 69 laps of fuel, so that's good. We are not going to win stage 1, but we are going to finish second. So that is legendary. From starting P22, we're going to finish P2. Very good stage 1. Your supervisor was asking about Frankie Muniz. Wow. What a conversation starter. Matt Mills is 8th. And a lap down. Because he's already finished the stage. Who do I pick to have a bad season in 2026? Suarez. That's my pick. Is this a custom setup for the tires? It might be. Well, I'm not gonna touch anything. This car is good. This car is really good. So we're just gonna pick that. Ooh. Look at the night transition! Hey! Now it's sunset. Oh, this is a vibe. Look at these colors, dude! Look at this! I love it! Look at how good this looks! This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. These games look great, dude. I don't know why people would bitch about graphics in the Heat era. This is good. This looks so good, dude. I love it. It's so cozy.
Okay,
It's so
thank you all so much for
cozy.
watching this video. Subscribe! Subscribe!
Thoughts on Snowball? It's being rained out every single minute of the day, which sucks. I'm pulling for Dawson Sutton. David Gilliland's in that race. Eric missed because he sucked. I don't know who else is in the race, but I'm pulling for Dawson Sutton. He's on a run. He won the Winchester whatever, so he's on a run. He's on a roll right now. I think he qualified okay. Usually I'd hope Ty Majeski wins, but unfortunately he's sponsored by Menards now, so I would rather him not win. What's the weirdest video I've watched on YouTube? That's hard to quantify. I watched this documentary kind of thing, like an alt history documentary on if Kurt Cobain did not die in 1994, which was really interesting. How this guy had a whole ass timeline going on. And that same guy made his own Nirvana album. Made multiple Nirvana albums, in fact. And it was not AI. What the fuck, dude? Ray Black, you loser. Running me over. Oh, this is for position. Yeah. That is not my fault, by the way. Well, somehow that did not give me damage, but that did cause a caution. Vinnie Miller full-time. Yeah, Keelan Harvick wins the Snowflake. Cause I remember when that kid was an infant. I was like 15 when that kid was an infant. I remember being like, hey, maybe someday I could run a NASCAR race. Nope. This guy's winning the Snowflake before I was even fucking, like, in high school. Fuck off, dude. Before he's even in high school. Like, fuck off. Honestly, fuck off. Like, God's honest truth, fuck off. Matt Mills is fourth, by the way. Never mind. He's actually third. Let me retract that prior statement. He's actually third. Is the position that he's in. Anyway, it kind of sucks that we're this slow on the start of a run, so we're just getting eaten alive. But hopefully we are close enough to the leader to actually compete once we start getting better here. Thoughts on Gavin Bichelle? I have no idea who that is. Is that the guy that won the F2 championship? Or like MotoGP or something? I have no idea who that is. Oh yeah, Ty Gibbs was on the list of that Instagram post from earlier. Truex should have been a 3-time champion? Correct. Accurate. 17, 18, and 19. You can make an argument for 2021 as well.
Careful, still there. Inside. Careful, still there.
Ty Majeski was born like 10 minutes away from where Menards was founded. I hate Menards. I should have taken a drink during that last caution. She never lets it go to her heart. She never lets it go that far. When they start talking, she starts walking right back to my arms. She can turn every head. She never lets it go to her heart.
Still there.
Near, 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 near. So who was Gavin Michelle? Do we know? Should I know? Why is it so echoey in here all of a sudden?
Stay on the bottom here.
Ooh, hello. We've got a pit stop under green. Another great run for Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Got one down low.
Rejoins the track.
Hold your line there. Outside, outside. Inside. You're all clear up top there.
What is this battle? All of these guys that I'm racing right now are a lap down because of the long run.
Inside.
Oh my god, again, Ray Black! That's the second time he's run into me for no reason. I hate Ray Black almost as much as I hate Menards.
Hold your line there.
What are you doing, Jeffrey? I didn't even touch you. Why does everyone in this game suck at driving?
Still there. All clear. Careful.
Ah, we're cooking tires.
Careful. Still there. Stay high, stay high. Got a car coming inside now.
Anyway, what else were we talking about? Ooh, what a run! I'm all over Mills. We're way faster at this part in the run than we were last time, which is interesting. I don't know what's causing that.
Stay high, stay high.
Yeah, I have ass damage because Ray Black ran into me again. Look at that, Arrow 99. That's from fucking Ray Black. I hate Ray Black. I'm so glad that he finally ran out of money.
All clear.
He spent way too long in NASCAR. I've never seen a dude make one fraud top 5 in a Daytona truck race transition into such a long career of doing absolutely nothing. Truly remarkable.
Hold your line, got one inside. You got room, you're clear there. Car outside. Hold your line, got one inside.
There we go. That's a nice clean pass on Matt Mill.
There on the inside.
Racing him with respect. He's having a good run. Can't take that away from him. Will championship mode continue for 25? Well, the honest answer is I don't know. Because I wanted to start doing a thing where I review Arby's menu items, but then I never wanted to get Arby's because I'd already eaten way too much. For example, today I have Domino's for free, so I don't want Arby's. Tomorrow I'm probably going to have chicken sandwich, I was planning on going to Walmart after this stream, though, so maybe I'll have some more than just chicken sandwich. But the point is that I wanted to review Arby's menu items for that series. But then also, it really wasn't performing very well. Like, it was definitely the series on the channel that's gotten the most views lately. But I much rather like to see the 9,000 views, 3,000 views, 9,000 views that we're seeing right now. I don't know if I'm going to continue it. And like, the thing is that no one's really asked for it back. Like, unless this counts as you asking for it back, you'd be the first. You'd be the first person to comment saying, I want more NASCAR 25 season mode. So, I'm sorry to disappoint. I just got more damage. Come on, dude. Seymour is in the outskirts of Eau Claire. If it's on Interstate 94, I have driven past it twice at least. What was my personal favorite playthrough to do for the channel? That's an awesome question. Wow. That is hard to say. Let me think. Like, I've done so many playthroughs. NASCAR Heat 3 Truck Series Season Mode. That was really fun. That's probably going to be my answer. Let's see, what else? Like, there's a lot of really good series on the channel that I did not enjoy recording because the game pissed me off all the time. Such as LA Rush or Burnout 3. But they were really good playthroughs because they were funny moments. MX Unleashed was really good.
Stay on the bottom. All clear.
Which NASCAR season do I hate? 20... 2021 all around was terrible. 2020 was awful from start to finish in every series. 2018 sucked in everything except trucks. 2015 sucked in the Cup Series, the worst that it ever did, but like Xfinity and trucks were pretty good.
Stay on the bottom here. All clear. You got room. You're clear there.
Yeah, that's kind of the tier list. I'm still thinking of playthroughs that I enjoyed. Heat 3. Oh, Charo-Q! Yes! Charo-Q was great, and Road Trip Adventure. You're so right. Yes, those were peak playthroughs. You are so right. Those were definitely, yes. Those are at the top of the list. I've driven
How much
past
does
it
Truex
membership
twice.
cost?
Really?
$2.99.
I thought he lived in New
I'm
Jersey.
Tails. Thank you for becoming a member.
Hello?
Suck me really
Travis
hard.
Knoll.
What the fuck?
Thank you for the 34 months of KG Appreciator level. You are very close to the 3 for Dale tier. Thank you for supporting the channel for so long. Thanks to all the members. Thanks to the viewers just in general. All of y'all are amazing. I love everyone, including the haters and losers. Oh yeah, Madden was really good. I recently revisited that. And I was like, yo, if I had done a little bit better of editing this would have been peak. But yes, Madden 09 was very good. Yes, the Cromartie kick return, exactly. That was so good. After that whole game, for that to be how it ended, that was delicious. Anyway. Yeah, Madden 09 was really good. That's another reason why I wanted to bring it back, run it back, if you will. Have another, have that NCAA into Madden 09 series. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Careful. Still there. Alright, you're clear then.
Time for test drive even destruction again for the 4th time. Technically 5th if you include the trailer percent attempts. No, technically 6th, because I was gonna do the kill everything where I try to destroy every car in every race. That didn't get very far.
You got room. You're clear then.
It's surprisingly hard to destroy everyone in that game. It's weird. You'd think it'd be easy, but no. You're guessing Core is dead because they haven't uploaded in 4 years. They still do the series, they just don't broadcast. Well, they don't broadcast it on that channel. They broadcast it on some other shit. I don't know. I'm still in the group chat, even though I haven't done a race in like 3 years. Austin Powers on PS1. That exists? It sounds interesting. But, like, the next PS1 game that I play through has to be the one that JC sent me at this point. Or did I buy that? I don't remember if you sent me that or if I just bought it. But it's the game that I need to play next, if I ever do another playthrough series. Sadler is slow.
Careful. Still there. You got room. You're clear then.
Oh, it's easy to destroy everyone in the point-to-point race, especially if you're doing it in career mode and you have like a level 10 durability car. And you get one of those eves where the point-to-point is at the end, so all the cars have already been damaged a lot over the course of it. Like, that's not a difficult thing to do, especially in the late game. It's just, I was trying to destroy every single car in every single race. I was trying way too hard. I could maybe run that series back and try to do it at a little bit of a abbreviated pace. Somewhat. Hi Larry, welcome to the stream. Not Old School Rally, it's something else that you've been asking me to play for quite some time. Yeah, Jeffrey in this game is interesting. He either has winning pace or he's dead last. It's very interesting how they program Jeffrey Earnhardt. I think he made it to the next round in the chase in the playthrough for this game as Ryan Sieg.
Careful. Still there. Alright, you're clear.
Dude, Corvette. Corvette was good. That was a good playthrough. Where I just sit and do nothing. But the Corvette endurance race stream, that was a goated stream. I had so much fun during that stream. Oh, Custer, why did he slam on the brakes? No, the damage. I'm gonna fall back so far on this pit stop, dude. Yes, JC, that's the one. Blitzkrieg, yes. Yes. Corvette was so good. Yes, I've tried Core Power. I've been trying to get sponsored by Core Power. Do you see that Cozy got sent a case of that shit? Do you know what I would do for a free case of core power? You don't want to know what I would do. Because it's not safe for work. I love that shit. It's so good. I think I had one, but I drank it. Sadly. Sadly. 2 people from my worst drivers list are gone. Well, I put ANNETT in the video, but he wasn't on the list. He was just an honorable mention. 20% on tires. Oh yeah, we got plenty of tires. We got plenty of tires. 2-year anniversary of your retina surgery. My goodness. I think my dad got cataracts out at some point. Anyway, we just took the lead. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to what's going on in the race. We just passed Custer for the lead. That is P1, baby. That is the 1 in P1. And we are, and I did, you can go back in the stream. I exited out of the race in order to change it back to 105 difficulty because it was too easy on the lower difficulty. So this is 105, baby, 105. He's still sponsored by them? What if? Do you still talk to Cozy? Can you ask him how I can get sponsored by Core Power? Please. I will sell out. I will make every single video that I will make. I will have it just prominently displayed on the screen. I'll pull a Talladega Nights and I will put a graphic of Core Power across the windshield of my car. I'm telling you, man, I would kill to get that stuff for free. It's so good! It's so good. It's so good, man. It's so good. Playing F1 2010 on medium, and it's been kicking your ass. Yeah, Rubens Barrichello. He won the Brazil championship that just started, which is interesting. Very interesting. Good for him, though. Good to see him have success. Wasn't he kind of like trash in F1? The longest stage results in ever. Okay, we've lapped up to 6th place. I've got 2 seconds of repairs. We're gonna be falling back for this final stage, but that's okay. We got such a good car. We're kind of slightly overpowered. Maybe I should tighten it. Maybe I should tighten it just a little bit to just make it like a little bit more of a challenge. Let's add a little wedge. Maybe that'll make things more interesting. Rubens was on Ferrari? What? Really? Did he ever win? I don't think he won, did he? Thoughts on Allmendinger? Allmendinger is one of my favorites, especially when he races and when he was full-time in Xfinity. He always wrecked Brandon Jones for no reason. It was awesome. But like to see him go from being like irrelevant for the first 10 years of his career to like actually being a bit of a legend this late in at his age, it really does it makes the heart warm, is what I'm trying to say. It makes the heart happy to see such things take place. Okay, well, I think putting in wedge was a mistake. 11 wins? Okay, sorry. I do not know anything about F1. I'm sorry. When I said earlier that my brain is an encyclopedia for NASCAR, that is not the case for F1. I know literally nothing about the history of F1. Cozy still hasn't won in E-Racing, whatever series. Yeah. 6-7 laps of fuel left.
Got one outside now. Top 3, use it if you need it. Got a carload now.
I do not know ball, especially when it's a foreign ball. That face when your goat is washed. Sad day. Anyway. Believe me, every single time that I make a 6-7 joke, it is 100% intentional. Believe me. I'm telling you, man, I don't think I aged a day past 12 mentally. To this day, I feel like I have not matured in any meaningful way from age 12. Because whenever I see 6-7 in the wild, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy.
Car there on the inside. Keep it steady, driver. 3 wide. Got one peeking outside.
Why did they give Cream a voice in Sonic Zombies? Are you talking about the Bolina Productions? Hello? Someone just got banned. Hello? Okay. I don't know what that was. Why didn't we just ban Steam King? I like Steam King. He was timed out. Bruh. I like Steam King. Why did we do that? Brayden! I sing your praises and then you do this. What did he do? Wait! Is this mod abuse? What did he do, bruh? Hi, Clayable. How's it going? I'm P6. Zane Smith is spinning for no reason. Reddick, Logano, or Yaley? Why do you present me with this garbage? Why do you present me with these garbage hypotheticals? I would probably pick... I hate this hypothetical. I would pick Logano and I would hate every second of it. I'm sorry. Literally 1984. Why does USPS suck at delivering packages? Probably because they're criminally understaffed. Especially around here this time of year. Because they got those stupid little truck things that are rear-wheel drive and they expect them to be able to get around with the snow-covered and ice-covered roads. It's insane. It's insane. Here's what it is. At least Yaley would run 36th. Yeah, I was so scared, dude. I was terrified when I found out he was going to be in the Spire 7. I was like, oh no. Oh no. And then he did nothing. And I was like, whew. That was a bullet dodged right there. Put the thing in 5th. I mean, fair enough. We'll get to 5th gear, don't worry. Don't worry, there's still a lot of time left in this run. We'll get to 5th gear eventually. If I don't wreck the car. If I don't wreck the damn thing. I think putting in wedge was too much. I should not have put in wedge. Because now the car is sucking even more. We're going to have to pit early. We're going to have to pit early so I can get the... wedge into a good spot. Your favorite video of 2025 was the video of me hating Outlook. Nice. Yeah. I finally turned off notifications for Outlook. Like, I look at Outlook once every 3 or 4 days. Like, I've just completely stopped. I've stopped caring about that. I turned off notifications. I do not need this stress in my life. Yeah, I put the wedge up because I thought this was too easy. I thought this race was too easy, so I put the wedge up, and it was a horrible mistake. I'm now further back than I was on the first run of the race. Okay. I'm now further back than I was on the very first run of this race when I started 22nd. Can that please be a caution? Please. Can you give a brother a yellow flag? No? No caution for that. Did I know that Paul Menard has won 2 consecutive Trans Am titles? I did see that, as a matter of fact. Very interesting, isn't it? Trans Am may be a bit on the depleted side. Yeah, Heim is probably not even going to be full-time in any series after having the greatest Truck Series season of all time. I find that funny, personally. I know it's stupid and dumb and also stupid, but it's also funny. Still full-time in the Cup Series, Riley Herbst, just to FYI on that one. Did they make Trans Am die casts? I'm sure one exists somewhere. I don't know if they specifically have Paul Menard, but, like, you know. Who is leeching the worst right now, in my opinion? Last year, the Hendrick 17. That doesn't need to exist. Yeah, that's pretty much the worst. Because there were really no other full-time Cup Series drivers just racing in Xfinity every week. Technically Van Gisbergen running road course races in Xfinity, but he kept getting slapped by Zillish. So, it was all for nothing. Maybe it's you and I. Yeah, Terrible is living up to his name, as always, to no one's surprise. Basically, everyone could have seen that coming. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is that Herbst is the only one that's keeping the team alive. Like, all the brand deals for Bubba Wallace with McDonald's and whatnot, and Air Jordan, etc. And Monster Energy money from Herbst. That's what's keeping the team alive right now. Because they're getting paid like 1/10 of what they would under the charters, because they stopped having charters. Same for Front Row. I can't believe Front Row still exists, let alone is going to be racing next year. Why? Baccarella. I tried to get to his inside, but no, he came down and blocked, and now he's facing backwards, and there's still no caution. That is not my fault. You could have just not blocked me off the track. Yep. He's still sitting down there. Track's clear, though. Track clear. We stay green. XI hires Chris Wright. I mean, at this point, it wouldn't even surprise me. He sees blood in the water. Finally, there's a pit stop. Caution, even. Custer decides to not pit. Someone's sitting backwards. I just got my move goal. I don't know how that happened. Okay, Custer has decided to not pit. Bold strategy for sure. We're all going to have to pit one more time in this race, so, but that just gets rid of the wedge, so that's going to help me out big time. Yeah, it's clear that the teams are going to win the lawsuit. It's just, the question is, what's going to happen? Is NASCAR going to get broke up? Are they going to have to sell the tracks? Are they going to have to sell ARCA? That's really what the question is at this point. It's not a matter of whether or not they're going to lose the lawsuit. It's what is going to happen as a result of them losing the lawsuit. It's going to get interesting, that's for sure. Custer. Okay. Somewhere Ryan Moody is screaming about Custer not pitting.
Why is he not pitting? It's not realistic. It's stupid pit decisions. This game is broken and unplayable. Okay? This is unbelievable. This is not worth $60.
I'm sorry. That's enough of that, I think. SRX buying NASCAR. Hey, if SRX gained anything out of this, that'd be amazing. They didn't stick around long enough. If SRX was able to keep going and like still be around today, they'd be making some moves, I think.
Stay low, inside.
Anyway. Oh yeah, and ESPN put a picture of the wrong Bob Jenkins up for their article. It's amazing how it's always ESPN doing that. That's how it was back in the day too, is that Matt Mills is leading this race. Is that the broadcast for ESPN back in the days was goated because they had Bestwick on commentary. They always had really good driver analysts. They had great guys on the pit lane. But like ESPN just did not care. They wouldn't promote it. They sold way too many commercials at bad times. They didn't embrace side-by-side commercials. It was just a disaster from a partner standpoint. They had a great team of people that were broadcasting the races. It's just ESPN didn't care. It's a shame. And they still don't care to this day.
Hold your line, got one inside. Come there on the inside.
Anyway. NASCAR reacts with a new Gen 8 car. Somehow even more rushed than the last one. Tapping the wall once causes your every bone in your body to shatter. Every single part, every single nut and bolt to put together the car individually costs $200,000 each. Yeah, I would see that. I would see that. AO Racing from IMSA, adults only racing, 18 plus team. Are they sponsored by OnlyFans? Could be. Could be.
Still there?
Super late models are awesome. I love late models in general. Dirt late models are great too. But yeah, just the way that they're shaped is so, like if you just, made them a little bit taller, give everyone just a little bit more space inside the car as well, they'd be great. That's basically what the Gen 4 was. Oh, goodness gracious, what's going on up here?
That car ahead of you is
Someone's in the... No! No, Matt Mills, he's dying! Matt, the man. No, he had such a good race, he led laps. He was doing so good, and now he's dead. No, Matt, the pain. Agony, dude. Absolute agony. Can't have shit. This is just like Thunder 04 when guys that are having good runs just blow up for no reason. That's literally exactly what that was. Sad. Most accurate Matt Mills race. No, the fact that he's, you know, above 15th in the running order, that it was already unrealistic. Okay, I wonder what he's doing next year. He did run that race. Where did he run? Wasn't it Alpha Prime that he ran with in Xfinity this year? Maybe he's back in Xfinity. Who knows? I thought he had something good going on with Nice, just existing in their trucks. I guess not. He'd gotten a little bit on the decent side, you know. It only took him a decade and a half.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
I still don't think Tony Breidinger is that attractive. I know that's a lot coming from someone like me. The least heterosexual NASCAR YouTuber in existence. But like, Natalie, I get it. Danica, I get it. Tony, she's so, you know, she's got lesbian vibes is what I'm trying to say. She's butch. That's the word I'm looking for. She's very butch. Hopefully if they move Mills to the 45, that's still the main truck, yeah. They get, what's his name? The main, Phil Gold. They give him the Phil Gold as a crew chief. Hopefully, anyway. I doubt it. Probably gonna be some scrub. Yes, I am the plant lady. Oh my goodness, that's what I get for trying to read the chat. What if you have always been a 10? Thick what if was a 10, current what if is like a 15, if you catch my drift. Robusto is more butch than Breidinger. Yeah, Isabella has a very athletic build. Like, she is not going to win on the a beauty pageant, is what I'm trying to. She's not going to win a wet t-shirt contest. Now, that's not a bad thing. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the way that it is. Female drivers are going to be graded on their looks. That's just the way it is. And I mean, like, it's not like men aren't. Like, Casey Kane was a thirst trap for his entire career. He still is. Dude's like in his 40s and he still looks like he could be on the cover of a, I don't know, cover of something. Cover of Libertarian Prime or whatever. Custer stayed out thinking he'd get a caution. I mean, did we lap him again? Did I miss him getting lapped? Custer staying out was an interesting strategy if fall-off wasn't as heavy as it was. It's basically the exact same strategy that Allgaier had in this race. I believe it was 2017 when Priest won. Ho-ass Jason, terrible, worst crew chief in the history of the Xfinity Series, Burdett, kept Allgaier out on the final caution to save a set of tires, and the caution never came out that would have helped him win the race, and he finished like 15. But Priest won, so it was okay. See? I'm telling you, man. I'm an encyclopedia from 2015 to 2019 specifically. I can just pull that out of my ass on a moment's notice. I watched every lap of every race back then. That's just how it was. Yeah, Johanna Long was a good example. Tammy Jo Kirk and Johanna Long. They were never going to win any beauty contest. And lo and behold, they never made it outside of like trucks. Tammy Jo Kirk was really good. Like Johanna Long, her win in the snowball was very controversial. Tammy Jo Kirk, I think, was just a straight up win. Maybe with a little bit of help from some wrecks? Or was that the Chili Bowl? Either way, the point I'm trying to make is that Tammy's win was more impressive, and she still, like, never did anything outside of a couple truck races. Shauna Robinson is a really good example. She had alright looks. I was really young when Shauna was racing, so I really don't know as far as looks are concerned. But she was good enough. She had a win in ARCA locked up at Atlanta. And then some bitch
How much
wrecked.
does it
Hi Yoshi, thanks for
cost?
37 months.
I'm Tails. Thank you for becoming a member. Sucked me really hard. What the fuck?
Thank you for the 37 months, Yoshi, a member of the 3 for Dale Club. 37 months, over 3 years of KG appreciation. Thank you so much for that. Over 10 years of watching the channel. Yoshi is one of the OGs on this channel, so thanks for sticking around all these years. Oh, that was some big lag. Oof. Is all those L's for David Gilliland in his name? Is that all the L's he took over his Cup career? Yikes. Deborah Renshaw was just not good. Not good at all. Patty Moyse was great. Janet Guthrie is always going to be the GOAT. Like, honestly. I love Janet. I think females do better in drag racing because they have a weight advantage. Because they're smaller. You know? And like, versus someone like Tony Stewart, who's hauling around like 300 pounds everywhere he goes. Now, Stewart's been successful in drag racing, but like, I don't know, has he had to go up against a force yet? Yeah, ARCA would be great if it wasn't dominated by part-time teenagers. And literally the series champions have 0 wins in the entire season. See, Brendan Queen's year was like a nice throwback to around the 2016-2017 era, where a guy like trying to get his footing in stock car racing runs a full season of ARCA and has a lot of success. Really reminded me of like Austin Terrio, you know? Reminded me of Chase Briscoe. Oh my god, who was the 2015 ARCA champion? I don't even remember. Oh, that's a caution. Okay. Well, it did not work for Cole Custer. He got lapped, but he will get the free pass. Everyone's pitting. I'm going to pit. I'm going to have to take repairs. We're going to have 72 laps of fuel, so we're not going to have to pit under green. So that's a shame. Why is Ryu making an announcement in New York City tomorrow? Uh-oh. Hopefully they're not next to the World Trade Center. Oof. Are they gonna make an announcement that Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker? Possibly. Anyway, we have good speed on a restart here. I'm gonna go into tire saving mode already, because we can make it on fuel. If this race goes green, we can make it on fuel. This will be the longest run on tires all day. I don't know if we can make it 70 laps. We could probably make it 60 laps comfortably on these tires. I don't know about 70 though. Oh wait, that's fuel. Sorry, there's not 70 to go. Yeah, there's only 56 to go. So this is basically like the stages. So we're just gonna wanna, you know, be safe. We're just gonna wanna save enough to make a run at it at the end. This is basically going to be stage 2 again. And I just caught Custer like with 3 to go on that stage, so we'll just hang out. We'll just hang out. And Finger, that's right. How can I forget that? I love Grant, but I always forget about his ARCA career. But he's like a mainstay of ARCA. He still makes ARCA starts. I think 2017 was the last year of the steel bodies at plate races, and then they were allowed to run steel bodies all the way up until I want to say 2023. Now you cannot. Yeah, Annette getting injured. You watch that actual wreck back, and it doesn't look that bad. But I think that might have been a non-safer barrier hit is the problem, because they got him right as they were about to hit turn 1. It wasn't actually in the turns, and I'm not sure if they didn't have safer barrier all the way around the track back then, but yeah. Because he was really good in 2012. He was sneaky good in a not amazing car. Like, it's a Cup Series level car, but it was Richard Petty Motorsports. Like, that's not Penske. That's a clear step down from Penske. But he was really good in 2012. Having that injury really did, like, affect him a lot. And I think it changed his driving style in a way. He was a very conservative and safe driver after that. The reason why he always ran like 15th all day before finishing around 6 or 7, wink wink, is that he'd play it conservatively the whole race, and that, you know, it would help him save tires, it would help him understand the the balance of the car. You know, other drivers in the field would over-adjust. Travis Mack would dial in the one car. He'd conserve tires for the majority of the run by just running, you know, conservative lines and keeping it safe. And he was always really good at Bristol. He was good at Bristol and Homestead. Tracks where you actually ran the top. When they started putting the PJ1 down at Bristol, he stopped being that good at Bristol. But like before that, Bristol was one of his best tracks. Should you play F1 2010 or Sly Cooper 2? Those are both really good. Do you have Sly 3? I would play Sly 3 personally. I've never played F1 2010. See, that's the thing, is that I played Sly 1, then I got Sly 3, and I played Sly 2 like 10 years later. I have a lot of sentimental value for Sly 3, but there's so many missions in that game that are just busy work. It's just, kind of wasted potential. Thoughts on championship F1 race? I was mad the whole time. I said it all the way at the start, is that Max has no one to blame but himself for losing. If he hadn't been a jackass in Spain, he would be the world champ. But no, he had to be a jackass. And now we all have to suffer as a result. We have to suffer the weakest world champion in, like, F1 history because Max couldn't, like, not be stupid in Spain. I don't blame Antonelli. I don't blame Antonelli racing Max in Brazil. I don't blame him for blowing that one turn in Cater. If Max had just not been a jackass, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. It sucks a lot. And I am mad about it. FYI. But that's just the way it is. Thoughts on Connor Jones? He is horrible. He's got a long way to go, but he might be the worst Jones in NASCAR history. And that's saying something. That is a fucking statement right there. Well, there was no excuse for it to be that close. Max gained over 4 races worth of points in the final 10 events. McLaren was throwing for the last 3 months, at least. And he still couldn't get it. Like, McLaren was basically saying, please, Max, win. Win the Drivers' Championship, please. Zach Brown was basically getting on the radio and going, hey guys, I can't do a Zach Brown accent because it's just an American accent. But hey guys, can you just, you know, just be mid? Can you just be mid? Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's nice to have an authentic championship battle, exactly. There was no bullshit, no resets. Like, they didn't go, oh my goodness gracious, we're going into the Yas Queen Marina race here in Abu Dhabi, and we have reset the points. Winner take all race between everyone in the field. Whoever wins this race is the champion, even if you've scored no points all season. That's basically what it would be if they tried to do that. So it's nice to actually have a championship come down to an entire body of work. Like, Max was the best driver in the last 10 races of the season. But he was terrible in, like, the late spring, early summer stretch. Those races where he sucked mattered and made a difference in the final race and made a difference in the season championship. So while I'm mad that Max was a loser and failed to win the Drivers' Championship, at least it's legitimate. At least, even though Piastri laid over for Norris 6 or 7 times, I swear I'll stop saying that, but Piastri kept laying over for Norris every single race. Despite that, Lando scored the most points. The guy that scored the most points won the championship. Hallelujah, thank God for that. So I can't be mad about that, even though I am. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, if Lando had not passed Antonelli in Cater, he would have won. If they hadn't swapped the positions of the McLarens at Monza, Max would have won. That's what it took. But once again, if he just, like, there's so many little things over the course of the entire year, and every single one of those moments mattered. Every lap of every race mattered. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy, can't you tell? I'm so happy! Anyway, I'll stop. I think you get the idea. Thoughts on supercars? I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch supercars. So, while it's stupid that the guy with 14 wins and, like, record-breaking amount of poles and, like, 19 podiums out of 23 races or whatever is not the champion and the guy that did half that is, it's like, whatever, dude. Not my series, not my fight.
You got room, you're clear there. Car outside, hold the line. Alright, you're clear.
I did watch one race for supercars this year, and it was alright. But, like, I don't know anyone in the series. I'm gonna start watching F2 again just because, Herta's racing in it.
You got room, you're clear.
So I'm gonna try and keep up with F2 next season. Who was the better champion, Larson or Norris? Well,
Careful, still there. Alright, you're clear there.
I guess Larson also scored the most points. And even though he was nowhere to be found, and this was like his worst season at Hendrick. This was Larson's worst season at Hendrick, and yet he's the champion. And had the most points out of anyone in the series.
Still there.
It's like, bruh. And he...
Alright, you're clear there.
I don't know, man. Yeah, all because of Byron throwing it. That's what the difference was Byron just sucking. Okay, I might need to start going fast here. I might need to start closing in on the leader, and then we can save tires at the end. Because I'm starting to fall. John Jackson, dude. Oh, and now Jackson runs the top. This dude is pissing me off today. John Jackson. Why are you even here? Go back to Scotland.
Careful, still there. Alright, you're clear.
John Jackson is some touring car guy from Scotland. He ran a couple of races for MBM from like 2017, 18, 19, 20. He just kind of existed. Doo-doo-doo.
Alright, you're clear. You got room, you're clear there.
14 is better than 15. What are we talking about? You know what happens when you get taken out of context for telling a foreigner to go back to their home country. That does not apply in this situation, because I'm pretty sure John Jackson is of a certain complexion. Yeah, Benny Parsons' championship in 1973 was kind of crap. But you know the difference? The difference is NASCAR realized that the championship format in 1973 was crap. So they came up with a new system from 1974, and they used it for the next 40 years. So yeah, basically. referencing the Herps video. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was so full of shit in that video. It was great. I had a lot of fun recording that. I'm so glad that video got views. I put so much effort into it. It was a good time. Allgaier, my man. Can you help a teammate out and lay over? Please and thank you. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh my goodness, Justin. My man. Oh geez, another Justin. These lap cars are complete terrorists. I was just gonna say, Ultimate 23 Dragon's been going for quite some time. It needs to be on the super chat? Yeah. I have $15 for Michael Waltrip. We could do 14 and have that clip. I need to figure out how to get channel points to actually work with like Streamlabs, Nightbot, whatever. So we can have people pay to see that stuff in points instead of having to pay $90 in order to get the unique thing on the screen. Well, that's a little bit unreasonable to expect people to just do. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're ducking and weaving. 17 laps to go. I need to start driving. I need to start like actually closing in. Yeah, we got plenty of tire. We got plenty of tire to abuse here. I understand why you have to leave, but it's just I get concerned, you know. I think something bad's happened, you know. I get nervous, okay? That's just how it is. Strawberries. We need to bring that back. We need to run that back, yeah. We need to bring the strawberries notification back. Yeah, I know I kind of just disappear from streams, but that's mostly because I'm working. I can't really watch streams while at work. Like, I haven't left, I've just got it on in the background, and I'm like, not even at my computer. Is how it kind of goes. 13 to go, I need to make up 2 seconds. How are my tires looking? They're looking good, they're driving good, alright. Oh, I could see him. I could see the guy I'm chasing. For the first time since the restart, I can finally see the leader. Come on, Michael, let's do it. Home track. Home track. I think he always ran TMC at Iowa. Jimmy could have won the championship every year from 2002 to 2013, like, let's be real. The only years he struggled, and it really wasn't even a struggle, was 2011 and 2012. Those were the real only struggle years. And 2003, but Kenseth was just so overpowered, like... Kenseth was just, you know, smart. He was... Johnson was going for wins in 2003. Kenseth was going for the title. So... Oh, we got side-by-side traffic. We got 3 wide traffic, Daryl. 3 wide, Daryl. It's gonna come down to the final lap. Tires look great. Nah, they're driving good.
Down to the bottom. All right, clear outside.
Here we go. He's boxed himself in. What a fool. This is why you are all talk, no talent. Boxed himself in like a loser. Oh, we're sliding in front of him. Let's go. Let's go, dude. And now we go max tire save just so that I'm not loose. I'm loose. I think it's a Junior Motorsports 1, 2, 3 right now. Who's the other car? Wasn't there 4 cars in this game? 179 88? No, 8. Zane Smith is in the 8, sorry. Five to go.
You're all clear up top. Still there. You're all clear up top there.
Yeah, we're good. It's all good. We're driving off now. Yeah. He's still stuck in the
How much
traffic.
does it
Oh my.
cost?
Oh my!
I'm Tails. Thank you for becoming a member. Sucked me really hard. What the fuck?
Thank you, Adam Peel, for being a member for 46 months. So close to the 4-year mark, but 46 is indeed a Michael Annett number. In this race, as Michael Annett in his home track of Iowa. Adam Peel, the longest tenured, not just KG appreciator, but a mega appreciator. The longest tenured of any of the appreciators. 2 to go. Thank you for being a member for so long. And as we come around to take the white flag, we will have a silent lap 1 to go in memory of the man, the myth, the Michael. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Speed rating of 100. Yikes. Man, I thought I did all right. You're telling me I got a speed rating of 100? Give me a break. Anyway, that's good. That was better than Daytona where we got screwed over by pit stops. Oh, that's BJ McLeod getting destroyed. Lap 3 for Dale is when that happened. Y'all remember that? Gotta go all the way back. All the way back in this race. Second place in stage 1? Yeah, stage 1 there. Is that one right there. What is this? Ew. Why are they so slow? Oh. That is not my fault. He just sucks. Not my fault. 3 for Dale. My little Caesars. I was thinking about getting
Beer
Little
fans
Caesars
from
today, but
Wisconsin,
then that lady
beer
brought me
fans everywhere,
Domino's, and it
beer
was like
fans
a
from the
sign.
flatlands, you better
know?
beware, cause we're getting out
You ever
our
just get a
shotguns,
sign,
we're
like
gonna
as
hunt
Morgan
them
Shepherd
down,
would
we're
say,
gonna
a
blow
sign
away
for,
them varmints
from
when they come
above?
to Pecker Town. 21 to 28
how
Packer
about a
win.
throwback Morgan Shepherd Bible quote of the day? I still have this thing sitting right here. Morgan Shepherd Bible quote of the day. I am on Jeremiah 29. These are the words of the letter that Jeremiah the prophet sent from Jerusalem to the surviving elders of the exiles, and to the priest, the prophets, and all the people whom Nebuchadnezzar had taken into exile from Jerusalem. This was after King Jeconiah and the queen mother, the eunuchs, and the officials of Judah and Jerusalem, the craftsmen truck series, and the metal workers had departed from Jerusalem. The letter was sent by the hand of Elasah, the son of Shapton, and Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, whom Zedekiah, king of Judah, sent to Babylon to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. Oh, we've already made it to the end of the replay. All right, there was not really much going on in that Bible quote, sadly. Oh, there was a donation. Sorry, I just read over that donation. Can we get a... Oh, here we go. Some more replay stuff. Here we go. Get some more replays. Get some more action. We're gonna need some action. Jordan Clark. Bear fans from Wisconsin. Bear fans everywhere. Bear fans from the flatlands. You better beware, because we're getting out our shotguns. We're gonna hunt them down. We're gonna blow away the varmints when they come to Packer Town. Oh, the Packers won? That sucks. No, Matt Mills. He blew up and got into a wreck with Clements. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Making a pass for fourth, though. Look at that. Can I toggle the things hanging off the top of the cars? Oh, that's not good. Oh, something real bad happened there. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this stream. There we go. There's a victory celebration right there. How do you like that? I'm going to go to the bathroom quick, and then we will be ending the stream. So, let's put on some Sonic. Okay, sorry. Alright, we're back. But this is the end of the stream, so I don't blame you if you left. So, yep, that was nice. Anyway, Custer with the fastest lap, not me, interestingly enough. Custer with the most laps led. Oh, he's looking sad in the picture because he knew one got away. We started 21st, finished first. Legend, best to ever do it. Matt Mills with the tough break, of course. And that's really all you get from that. We had 99-minute long race. How about that? 5 cars finish on the lead lap. Wow. And Matt Mills gets last. Sad. Alright, well that's that. That is indeed the end of that race. And this stream. Got one win. One win, just like that. How about that? Alright. Anyway. Okay! Super Chats. Not a lot of them tonight. But we've got $3 from Jordan Clark that I just read off. Packers won. That's not good. Adam Peel's been a member for 46 months. 46 is a Michael Annette number. Rest in peace, Michael Annette. Hello? Hello? Is this what? What? What's going on here? Allow. Oh my god, I don't have it installed on this computer. I'm so stupid. Alright, I was gonna do a quick art break, but I don't have the thing set up, so I guess we're not doing that. Okay, back to the Super Chats. Yoshi Fan was a member for 37 months. Thank you for that. Hi. Hello. Thanks for being a member for so long. Travis Knoll has been a member for 34 months. You're not a bad witch, and this isn't savage. That is probably Taylor Swift lyrics. Ignored. La La with the high heel has subscribed. I'm not sure who that is. Braden Taylor was a member for 33 months. The Doubledale. I'm not happy that you muted Steam King, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Cramhead43 was a member for 46 months, which is also an Annette number. Thank you for that. LeDuc was a member for 36 months. He has entered the 3 for Dale Club. 36 months as an appreciator. He is also a mega appreciator. What a legend. He's happy that Norris is F1 champion. I'm not. And then Hendrick Racing 9 subscribed. Thanks! Thank you for that. Yeah. But anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching. This was a good stream. We'll be back on Friday. I'm still not sure 100% what we're going to do on Friday, but it'll be a good time, I'm sure. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Dinner. Hello, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. And yes, this is normally the point of the video where I would be once again asking for your financial support. But tonight is going to be a little bit different. Today, I just want to reiterate my thanks to you, the viewer. In this day and age, it's very easy to lose sight of the things that matter the most. And the thing that matters the most to me, Bernie Sanders, is you, the viewer, and your continued contributions to the Kamikaze Games.
Golly!
So that is why I just want to say one more time, thank you to everyone who donated on this stream. Thank you to whoever became a member on this stream, and to everyone who remains a member. I want to say thank you. You for doing that. And if there is one thing that the billionaire class in this country does not understand, is that the community that we create together is the thing that matters the most. So once again, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good night.